We begin today's video not in Ladysmith or Exland, but in Stanberry, somewhere I've never rail fanned yet, but I've been to Stanberry multiple times throughout my life. It would be a solid 2-hour wait until we see our first southbound, which is M344 led by CN 3027. This train originates at Symington Yard in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and terminates in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and barely has over 200 axles, so today's M344 wasn't very long. The M344 would make it down the Murray, where it would pull up aside the southbound M346, which was already in Murray, and they would wait there until the crossing replacement on Highway 8 in Ladysmith was complete. But I got some bad news for you. I didn't end up catching the M346 because I got the Murray a little too late after it left. But I did get the M344 roll by again at Murray, but I didn't film it though. I just watched it go by since I already got it at Stanberry. But the L564 was trailing close behind, so I went down the Ladysmith after Murray and caught that as soon as I got the Ladysmith. By the way, the L564 originates in Pokegama Yard, Superior, Wisconsin, and terminates in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Look at that traffic that's all backed up. Gosh. After the 564 passed, I decided to go check out what the crossing currently looked like. It's still got a little bit of work to do, but it's getting close. Hopefully the next time we go to Ladysmith, it'll look all nice, fresh, and new. Next is CN 8859 leading Northbound Potash empties of B791. If you ever wonder why the trains are going noticeably slower than they normally do, it's because of that crossing replacement, and it gives them a slow order. Next up is a Northbound Intermodal, which I believe is Q199, but I'm not exactly sure. If it is Q199, it starts out in Homewood, Illinois, Markham Yard, and goes to Prince Rupert, British Columbia, Canada. Final train in the video is southbound U-754 crude oil loads from somewhere in Alberta, Canada, bound for Jackson, Mississippi via CPKC.